Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike coming at you again with another video. If you've seen some of my other content and you like the direction that my channel is headed in, like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos with anybody you think may benefit from them. Alright, now the thing is with liking and subscribing, I know that sounds real cliche, but you guys got to understand, like, I'm really trying to build a community over here whereby people who follow me can get motivated and start living their life accordingly. You know, we all go through our trials and tribulations. I'm no stranger to that, but I'm starting to realize that the more I really go inside myself and seek, let's say, self-actualization, the more my power starts to grow, and I can really influence other people to do the same. And it's a beautiful feeling, like seeing people run up to me and say, "Hey man, yo, that video that you said, man, yo, you inspired me to stop smoking," or "Hey man, thanks to you, you know, I'm starting to hit the gym." And that's like that intangible stuff that reminds me of the fact that everything in this world is really free. Like the best things in the world are really free. So, you know, by liking and stuff, it improves the YouTube algorithm, which will allow more people to see my videos. Right now I'm real small, you know what I mean? I haven't even reached like 1,000 views out of all the videos I uploaded. But that's neither here nor there. You know, I'm gonna keep on grinding and keep on making these videos because I see it starting to have a positive impact, and that's what's up. So today's topic is going to be about achieving dreams. All right, we all have visions on things that we someday hope to accomplish. What keeps us from fulfilling goals and achieving our dreams? It is often said that everything at its root is energy, and even physical matter, when looked at through a microscope, is nothing more than a collection of atoms vibrating at such a high rate of speed that it appears to be solid. So it can be said that our thoughts are energy, and energy can be categorized as negative, positive, or neutral. And all thoughts begin in our minds. So that stuff is really true what I'm talking about. If you really look at anything that you see, whether it be a table, a mountain, or even your hand, right? If you really zoom at it a close enough level with a high power microscope, you'll see that it's nothing but atoms, and atoms are nothing but pockets of air, and air is nothing but gas, and gas is not solid. So sound is a very, very important thing for us to understand when we think about something appearing to be solid. It's only because there's a sound where it's vibrating at a certain frequency to make it so solid. So hence people saying that we live in a matrix, or this is nothing more than a simulation. Or what I say is that you are not who you think you are. You're just spirit inhabiting a body. You're not body with a spirit, you know? So you have to take yourself away from this thinking that you're just a human being. When you die, then it's finished. Like, no, you are energy, you are eternal, and we're all one. You see, so everything that you think and everything that you can picture in your head with your mind's eye, which is your third eye, the seat of the soul, you can't manifest it. That's the reason why you're able to even picture it in your head. Are our thoughts keeping us confined in a state of reality of mediocrity? So we all have fear of the unknown, of failure, and of loss. We also have a lack of confidence to pursue a dream. You know, you have like people who put pressure on you. Like, think about when you were a kid. When someone asked you, what do you want to be? Back then, I guarantee you had wild answers. I know I did. I said I wanted to be a pilot. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a business owner. I want to be a physicist. I said all types of stuff when I was a kid, but there were always so many limits that got placed on top. Like a butterfly getting put inside of a glass. I had all these visions on what I wanted to be, but there was always some type of limitation or some type of societal expectation that got placed on me, which made me feel like I couldn't accomplish it. You also have feelings and thoughts of inadequacy, also social conditioning. That's what I just mentioned before. You have a pressure to conform to social norms. Like, imagine you're from a family where everybody was blue collar and worked as, let's say they own a furniture store, right? And then you're coming of age where you're a teenager and it's getting to that point where you could do summer school to do an internship for maybe something you're interested in. Maybe you want to study IT, and there's some type of course that you could go to for the whole summer, and you talk to your parents about it, and they pretty much shun the idea because they don't want you to step away from the family business. So that would be a perfect example right there. You have dreams of, I want to go this way, but then social norms and family expectations are saying, hey, we need somebody to run the business. We left this here for you. And it's like, did you really leave it for me? Or was that something you wanted to do and now I'm supposed to do it? You have negativity. Negativity is everything, bro. And it all happens within us. You know, how many times have you talked yourself out of something and it was just negative thoughts? Sometimes it takes money in order to realize a dream. That's what I realized with Iconic American Wear. I really had a huge vision on creating my own clothes because everywhere I turn in today's world, the fashion industry, in my opinion, is just really gay for males. Like if you're a straight male and you want to wear clothes that fit but not hugging you like a female, showing your whole silhouette and curvature of your legs, you're going to really struggle to find clothes. So that's why I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to make the middle ground. Create clothes that have a street appeal, but at the same time are casual enough that you look really nice no matter where you go, you know? But I realized going into the fashion industry is a very, very expensive venture where you have to have thousands and thousands of dollars at your disposal in order to actually even produce one line of clothing, you know? Then you have responsibilities and priorities. So for all you guys who, for example, had kids at a young age, let's say you were 23 when you had your first child, how can you really go about living out your dream when it may take years to manifest and it's uncertain during the process? You need guaranteed income. You need stability when you have a child. And you don't want to risk, let's say, not having that stability just to realize a dream. So a lot of times you'll throw your dreams in the back seat and focus on children or focus on whatever is right in front of you. But then, you know, 20 years later, you're looking back and you have regrets about, damn, I wish I could have somehow realized my dream while still having the priorities that I did at the time. So, like, I'm no guru, you know, I'm trying to live this stuff out as an example. And I realized that in order to really live out your dreams, it all comes down to sacrifice. But I do have like some tips on how to go about living your dream. So number one, you have to believe in the idea. No one's going to trust and believe your vision more than you are, you know. And there was a book that I read. One of my friends, his name is Dean. He shot me a book and I read it. And it was basically about a Marine who kind of laid out a guideline on how to change your mindset in order to achieve maximum success in your life. And one of the things that he said that was real funny in the book, but it really made sense, what he said, think of your dreams as like babies. You know, babies grow into adults eventually, but that's only with the right nourishment, care, and attention that get paid to them. You know, you teach a child how to walk, how to defend itself, how to eat, how to dress itself, how to go about in this world. And it takes up to like 18 years to get it to the point where it's somewhat independent. So think of your dream as like a baby. You know, you're the one who has to tend to it and make sure that it becomes that adult. And another thing he said was, like, your vision is your vision for a reason. A lot of people, what they do is they talk about their vision to other people and then they get discouraged when other people can't see the vision that they have, but they don't understand. It's your vision for a reason. And if you have a vision, it's your responsibility to make it into a reality. Then other people will believe in it. But in the meantime, they can't see the way that your brain sees your vision. And your journey is your journey. So don't rely on anyone else to basically bring it into reality. That's all on you, man. All right, another thing you need to do to make your dreams become true, you have to establish supplier relationships. So, case in point with me, like I wanted to bring out a clothing line. It makes no sense for me to sit around talking to everybody that doesn't have a clue about it. I need to go to people who have a clue, suppliers, people who work in the clothing industry, and get tips and tips of the trade from them. A strong social media presence. Now that's one thing that I'm really lacking on right now because I haven't really been focused on, let's say, Iconic American Wear social media due to the fact that I'm honestly trying to like save the money to get that idea off the ground. But for anything else, like let's say you, I don't know, have a lawn cutting service or you're a barber, a good thing you could do is already start taking really good photos of all the people you cut with their permission and then post that online. So now you have like a portfolio that everybody can visit to say, oh, it's like a confirmation. damn, that's a real nice cut. You might even have people come show you someone who you cut, like, yo, I want my hair just like that. Can you do that for me? That's what's up, you know what I mean? And it all came from your social media. That's free marketing and advertising. And as I said before, we live in a social media age where everybody's on the phone. Everybody's just staring, wasting their time away. But if you use it for a business purpose, yo, you can capitalize and make some serious gains. Another thing you need to make your dream come into reality, you need adequate finance and streamlined logistics. So this could be as simple as creating a timeline, like, yo, in the next 5 years, I want to launch my business. But that could mean every single time you get paid from whatever job you have as a steady stream of income, you could take a certain percentage and put it off to an account where you don't touch it, and that money is strictly for your business launch. High quality, unique, creative products that solve fashion problems. So that I'm saying fashion problems because I'm thinking about my company. But any company that you're trying to launch or any dream that you have, it can come real if you just think about attacking a problem and making people's life easier. Like, think about some of the things that have came out where you're like, damn, that's so ingenious, you know? And they're solving a problem and they have a unique business model, which makes you attracted to it. Another thing you should do is create a flawless marketing strategy just to capture interest. That kind of speaks for itself. You also need to recruit the right people to your team. Now, this is where networking comes in. You know, you guys have definitely heard that mantra that says, or it's a quote that goes, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. In a lot of ways, that's true, you know, and like minds seem to attract. So put yourself out there and try to meet up with different people who would support your vision, because, like in my case, I'm one of these people who I know there are a lot of people that if I really reached out and wanted to bring them on to some type of venture, I know they would be down just on the strength of my character, because they've met me. We've talked probably numerous times about deep topics like philosophy or relationships or what have you, and they see that I'm thinking up here. Wheels are turning all the time. So if I was to come out with a strategy, let's say I wanted to buy an Airbnb in Thailand and I wanted to recruit a whole bunch of people and we all throw money in, and I'm like the head honcho that kind of makes a strategy on how we can achieve that. I know people would probably even be willing to put up their hard-earned money just on the strength that they've networked with me and they find me to be a competent person. And at the end, we could probably all make money. Hell, that's a good idea. Put all your money together, take 25 people, throw in 10 stacks, that's $250,000 right there. Not to mention the fact that you could take a credit. So, hell, I might fucking do that when I think about it, shit. But, another idea is, or another way to make your dream come to reality is you have to develop a solid, well-researched business plan. So that goes without saying. You know, the more research you do, reaching out, taking reliable sources of information, putting it all together, mapping it out, and then, you know, launching your business plan accordingly, you'll probably have a large amount of success. I mean, you have certain statistics that are saying that the average, let's say, out of 100 new companies, it's like 80 to 90 fail, you know, but the 10 that do succeed usually do because they did a very excellent job with their research. So keep that in mind. All right, so what are some goals that I have? Like some small, not necessarily dreams, but they're just some things that I've always wanted to accomplish, right? So I made this list back in, it looks like December of 2019. So here I am like 9 months later, finally getting it done. So first things first, I've always wanted to create a YouTube channel. So put a check in the box. I love being able to do that. You know, looking at something I wrote down as a goal last year or whenever in the past, and then I get to come and throw that little check mark in the box. That just makes me feel like I accomplished something, you know? And it all came from here. Like I said, thoughts are energy, and you are your thoughts. You're a sum total of everything you think of yourself. So YouTube channel was one. Another one was motorcycle license. Yep, got that done in May of this year. So, you know what I mean? Congratulations, Mike, you did it. But on top of that, another thing I want to do is skydiving. All right, now I was airborne in the military, so I jumped out of a number of different aircraft, but I was only usually, you know, 3,000 to 4,000 feet in the air, which is high enough to basically not see cars and only see like the structure of a city. Like you see the roads and stuff like that, but you can't see cars, you don't really see houses. And as you're coming down, you start to get a view. But I want to get to the point where I'm up, like 10 times higher than that. I want to travel to 25 countries. I think I've only been to 11 or 12, so I got some traveling to do. I also want to be fluent in Spanish, German, and Portuguese. So, got some work to do on that. And one day, I want to drive a Ferrari. That's always been on my top goal list, you know, so I got real close when I was in Germany, and I paid a company like 350 fucking euros, and these dudes wanted to pull my chain. Look, here I go. I'm like, oh, can I drive it today? They'll hit me up like the day before talking about some, oh, bad weather. Next time, oh, we got some motor trouble. Oh, next time, oh, no, we can, you know what I mean? Just jerking me around. But what goals and dreams do you have? Throw them in the comment section below. Maybe we can have a little talk about it, you know? And think about what is holding you back from achieving your dream. Remember, small incremental steps on a consistent basis can bring you the big results that you eventually want to have. So that's all I got to say for this topic. You know, I hope y'all got something out of the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Help me out on this channel. I'm trying to build it up a little bit more than what it is right now. But with that being said, y'all take care of yourselves, stay motivated, and I'll holler at you on the next one.